Hey everybody, it's Saturday. I just came home from an amazing choir rehearsal with a guest conductor and composer, Mary McDonald, and I just had to immediately make a video to share some of the things that I got from her that I think apply to teaching, because who does not go to choir practice and think about teaching? I even took notes. Okay, so the first thing, the songs that we were practicing were songs that we had learned, right? But Mary wanted us to stay engaged in the music, to stay engaged with her as a conductor, to stay engaged with the audience and to engage them. And I'm thinking, engagement. The high school just had an in-service on Thursday, all about engagement, okay? And so how she defined engagement was staying connected. How does this apply? How does this apply to the classroom? We want students to stay connected with the learning material. We want them to stay connected with us. We want them to stay connected to the greater purpose. So for every story or every song that we sang, Mary began, before we even sang it, by telling the personal story, the origin story of the song, what she was thinking, why she wrote it, what this meant to her, the meaning behind it. And so if you are having students who are disengaged from learning, who are just being compliant or maybe even not compliant, maybe they're missing the why. Maybe they're missing the passionate reason behind the choice that you've made for the curriculum. Because the song was just a song until I understand where it came from and why she made that choice. And then it took on a new life. It took on a new meaning, right? Okay, so number one, what is engagement? It's meaning staying connected. Number two, how do you get people to engage? Give them a why. Okay, number three, how did she engage with us? She kept saying, get your face out of the music. And she looked at us and she made facials and she was passionate. And so this is the implication. Okay, I understand we have kids in groups and circles. I understand we have kids seated in flexible seating, and those things are wonderful and great. But how many times during a day are you giving full face engagement with your students? Do they see in your face how passionate you are about what you're teaching? If you're going to teach about nuclei, then it is going to be an amazing, intense nuclear experience. Full face facial engagement. It was so powerful. I didn't want to look at the notes. I wanted to look at her. Okay, the next thing. So we were working, this is like a 4-hour rehearsal, right? I just got home. And throughout the time, not constantly, but throughout the time, she was saying things like, thank you. You're working so hard. And she was giving us genuine, authentic, heartfelt, positive reinforcement. That was pretty powerful. And then the last thing she did was she said to us, you're needed, you're wanted, you're valuable. Okay, who's going to skip choir practice after somebody says that to you? You're needed, you're wanted, you're valuable. Okay, I'm weeping. People in front of me are weeping. At one point, Mary McDonald, the guest composer and conductor, she was weeping. So these are some pretty powerful implications for school. Okay, get the kids engaged, get them to stay connected, give them the why, make it passionate, full face engagement, get them to look at you, give them positive reinforcement for their efforts, thank them, and affirm their being. You are needed, you are wanted, you are valuable. That's pretty powerful. Now I'm going to attach at the end of this video Mary actually playing the pipe organ. Now if you're not into organ, you just stop it, okay? And you know, I won't get hurt, my feelings hurt. Okay, but it was a pretty amazing experience, and I just want to shout it to the mountaintop because it was awesome. Okay, I hope something here catches your interest.